My name is Ronnie Zavala. I'm 15 years old and I ride scooters professionally.
My name is Joe Zavala. I'm 9 years old. I'm a professional scooter rider.
Ronnie and Joe have a lot of similarities because one thing they have in common is they both love to win. We wake up at 4 o'clock every morning to get ready to train CrossFit.
Some of the exercises we do there is we bench press, so we can have stronger arms and stuff.
Again, we do like a push the sled sometimes. We do row.
We're like kids, so we want to eat ice cream all the time or have burgers. We got to stay away from that because if we eat like that, we can't ride to our fullest potential. Also, the training we do, it's really hard, but I mean, we do it.
When we first started practicing, when we got into the sport, we're hitting 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just riding all day long, just so that the boys can continue to get better.
There's a lot of stuff my dad does for us, just the time he sacrifices. He's also our coach. When we can't understand a trick or when we can't push ourselves to do it, he's always right there as a backbone. He believes in us more than anybody else does.
They're competitive. They compete against one another. They both pretty much like the same things. It's kind of weird because they're 6 years apart, but yet they act like they're twins.
I used to ride a skateboard, and then Joe rode scooters, so I hopped on it one day, and I just realized that's a lot more fun than riding this skateboard. I'm looking at Joe when I'm riding, I'm like, dang, he's getting good. So I have to try to push myself to get better just so I can keep up with him, because if I just slack a minute, he'll just come and just pass me.
Ronnie pushes Joe because Ronnie is the king. Ronnie is a better rider than Joe. And Ronnie pushes Joe because Ronnie's older, so he does bigger tricks. He can get more difficulty on tricks. So that motivates Joe because Joe is such a competitor that he wants to keep up with his brother.
I really like competing, so that's what draws me to scootering, is just the competition in it.
Joe, on the other hand, motivates Ronnie because Ronnie knows Joe's right behind him. So Joe has got to the point where he's good enough to where if Ronnie doesn't continue to progress, Joe will hawk him down. So Ronnie's always worrying about Joe coming up. So by Joe's riding ability, pushes Ronnie.
I want to try to beat him one day.
Around 2 years ago, me and Joe were at a competition and we both placed first in each of our categories, which was really cool because no brothers have ever done first.
It's rare that anyone's ever done this in a sport, but they've done it 3 times in 3 different events where they both took first place.
Yo, what's up, Nick?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
What's going on, bro?
So we need some new wheels, man.
What are you looking
I'm
for?
thinking for the Root Honey Cores, gold on white, and the Root Honey Cores, red on white. SD12, dude. That's the biggest scooter competition ever.
You guys are competing, right?
Yeah, competing there. That's the one that gives me the most butterflies is that comp right there.
Alright, what are you guys competing in? You guys doing AM?
No, we're both
You
doing
guys-
pro. It's
Both
actually
pro?
his
Oh, wow.
first actual pro comp.
Okay, okay.
That's gonna be his pro debut.
You nervous, Joe?
Yeah.
The scooter community in SoCal's ginormous, you know what I mean? Cali weather, it doesn't hurt. Tons of skate parks around. And I've just seen this scene grow. The tricks these guys are throwing down, the notoriety the sport's getting, it's blown up. When we lost our first park, basically we were there 5 years and they won the raise and ring. Just couldn't make it happen. So a year later, we're back. We're building a new zone, bigger, better, stronger, faster. Everyone's stoked about it. Can't wait to get this thing built. We're gonna make it a little bit more of a training facility this time around. So that's why we kind of laid it out a little different so guys can really get in and train, get their skills down. That's what the Z-Boys are gonna be doing a lot here.
Basically what this section is right here, this is more for the beginner because it has smaller jumps, smaller ramps here. You don't get as fast, you don't get as high. This is where the bigger tricks happen right here. We have the 10-foot roller back in the back wall. We have the 12-foot roller that leads straight to the step up. That is ginormous. And then we have the massive quarter here. And then right where we're standing there's gonna be a resi. Basically what a resi is, there's a black layer of plastic on it while there's mattresses and foam under it so you can throw bigger tricks so you don't land hard.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw some cash rolls, some double backflips and everything.
Whenever the boys start getting real good and they start winning a lot of competitions, they start attracting a lot of fans, and the fan base start demanding for us to come up with our own merchandise and to brand ourselves. So in the scooter world, there used to be like 14 sets of brothers that are popular worldwide because both brothers were good. We were one of the 14, but we were the youngest by maybe 6 to 8 years. So at this particular time, brothers start calling themselves the Bo Bros, this bros, that bros. We didn't want to be the same. We wanted to be different. So we came up with the last name is Zavala. My sons are young, so we just called ourselves the Z Boys.
Two of my favorite parts I have about competing in a scooter competition is the butterflies. Like that feeling you have of like, oh, I'm about to go, like you just have that nervous feeling. The second one is as soon as you drop in, you have that adrenaline like, I can do anything.
We don't miss a day. And there's times that we go to a skate park that opens at 7 and we close it till 10.
I can definitely see the Z-Boys being top of the game in the scooter world, definitely.
After you have a perfect run, you're just like, oh my gosh, that feeling is just, that 3 weeks of practice you had is just all over, just down to that moment, and you just got it perfect. That's like the best feeling in the world.